Ah, fuck, I forgot. No.
But we're live, so careful of your language, Sam.
Okay.
Shavua Tov.
Shavua Tov, Agite Voch. Noah and Jenny, you want to join?
Sammy, we made it. The Chagim are finally over. How do you feel?
I must say I feel very calm right now because all the Chagim are over. On the other side, I'm sad because it's also a nice time. The Chagim. But it was very stressful, like with all the things, 1 year of Halle and all the other challenges that we face these days. Yeah, but overall I feel okay.
It was definitely a challenging Chagim. I think that's definitely true. It was different, I think, than any Chagim that we've ever had. And today we had Simchat Torah, the last of the Chagim. And it was weird. It was a weird Simchat Torah because normally on Simchat Torah, you're like up there dancing with Torahs and singing whatever. And this time there was none of that. I mean, I think we're lucky that we were even able to have synagogue, which was great. But there was no dancing with Torah. There was no whatever. But I did get to focus a little bit on the Torah reading for today, which is awesome. Because what did we do today? We finished the book of Deuteronomy, Dvarim, Vizot HaBracha, okay, the very end of the Torah. We started the very beginning of the Torah, Breshit. And that's really cool. Like on the same day that we finish the Torah, we start the Torah again because it's a cycle. We're repeating. We're doing this ritual of reminding and retelling ourselves this story time after time after time. But what we also do today is the Haftorah is from the first chapter of Joshua, which means we finish the story of Devarim and we start over and we continue. Because the first chapter of Joshua is what happens after Moses dies. At the end of Deuteronomy, Moses dies, Joshua takes over, and we don't know what's going to happen. And suddenly we're starting over from the beginning of the story again. There's a cliffhanger. And it's like, no, we're starting over from the beginning and we're continuing. We're starting over from the beginning and we're continuing. And it's like the most Jewish thing in the world to me. Okay, we're going back to exactly where we started. We are stuck in this cycle. We are stuck in this loop. Also, we're moving forward. It's also cool because like the people who get the aliyah for the end of the Torah in the beginning are called Chatan Torah and Chatan Breshit, the bridegroom of the Torah and the bridegroom of Genesis. And it's a weird language because it's like they're marrying the Torah. But the truth is relationships are also exactly like this because relationships are repetitive. You are like stuck in this cycle and you somehow have to move it forward. You somehow have to grow with it. And I think, we're entering this crazy time. There's a lot of uncertainty. Maybe we're all going on lockdown again. Maybe we're not. We don't know. And it's like to a certain extent, it feels like we've been here before. Like, oh, fuck, not again, really? Da, da, da. But actually, it doesn't have to be exactly like last time. You're more prepared. You're more emotionally prepared. You know what to expect. You know what you need and what is important to you. And we have to somehow move forward while also repeating the same cycles. So, we have some guests. I see an elbow.
This is not Jenny.
Hey, Jenny.
This is Noah.
Hey, Noah. So I think just something to think about is how can we, even given the repetitive nature of our lives, continue to move forward into the book of Joshua, conquer the land, appoint a king, build a temple, then get kicked out, yada, 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 yada. But like, we're still here. So yeah.
I think exactly that's what I wanted to say. Like taking out from your words is the continuing part. Like we are in the end of the story, but we're still continuing. And I think this is a very good metaphor for it, especially these holidays where we have 1 year of Halle, where we have COVID, where we have all the challenges that we are facing right now with rising anti-Semitism and rising of the far-right parties. But still, I think this is the story which is Judaism in a nutshell, is we are continuing and we're still here.
Amen. We are still here. Am Yisrael Chai. It's, I think, the song that has defined my year more than anything. Like, we're still alive. That and Staying Alive by the Bee Gees. Those are the two. So come for Shabbos at BaseBerlin. You never know what you might hear. We have a short Havdallah tonight because we just ended a Yom Tov. So
yeah, exactly. So it's just the brachot, right?
It's only 2 brachot. It's Hagafen and Hamavdil. That's it.
Oh,
We're
yeah.
like it's barely anything. I don't even know. But I do want to thank Sammy and EUJS, and I also want to give a shout out to Bini Gutzman, the EUJS president, who came with us to Halle this week. And he spoke very powerfully and the man was shooting fire. It was pretty awesome. And especially a shout out to all the members of Yoda Sudeh, especially Ruben and Noah, who put that whole rally together. Cool. Let's end the holiday season with a bang. Yay nai na 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 nai nai yay nai na 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 nai 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 na 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 nai 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 na 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 nai yay nai na 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 nai 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 na 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 nai 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 na 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 nai 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 na 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 nai Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam Borei peri hagafen, borei peri hagafen, amen. Lai lai la 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 lai 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 la 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 lai 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 la 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 lai 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 la 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 lai 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 la 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 lai 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 la 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 lai 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 la 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 lai 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 la 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 lai Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam hamavdil ben kodesh lechol ben or lechoshech ben Yisrael le'amim ben yom hashvi l'sheshet yemei ha'aseh Baruch atah Adonai hamavdil ben kodesh lechol. A gute Woche, nothing like that little bit of leftover wine to really get the blood kicking in the evening.
A gute Woche, Shavua Tov.
Shavua Tov. Sammy, thank you. I missed you last week. I got overruled by my boss. She said we were too busy, but I missed you.
I missed you too. That's also why I joined, but I couldn't do it last week. But I'm very happy that we done it this week. And as I said, we will continue.
Amen. Jenny and Noah, it's a pleasure. Debbie, it's lovely to see you as always. Shavua Tov.
Shavua Tov.